Welcome to the third floor. Pure Rock live in the net. Death Angel from Frolic Through the Park. And right now, joining us as a last-minute addition here on the Vaults, the owner of Sweet Death Entertainment, fellow KNEC.com jock, Mr. R.J. Stone. R.J.
Mr. DJ Will, what is happening, my friend?
Hey, my man. We obviously last saw each other at the NAMM convention, and
we did.
We talked a little bit about your latest venture, so I figured let's put you on, and at some point the word will spread about Sweet Death Entertainment. So first off, tell us where you're calling from and tell us about Sweet Death.
Well, I am down here live at the Musink Festival, which is music and ink. Hey, you put those two together and you get Musink, which is down here at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
Along with my fellow business partner and former Dysfunction Junction co-host, Mr. AJ Moss. We've got a booth, and it's been a hectic 3 days, I'll tell you that.
What have you seen, or what have you come across with putting the word out with Sweet Death, with everything surrounding you, as far as people responding to it, or you having to have a real hard sell of, hey, this is what we're doing?
Well, it's a great question. It's actually a combination of both. We've had a few friends that have obviously come up who've seen us and obviously supporting us, but it's basically our first venture into the live events world, and I have to say this, that the response has been great. People are really receptive, and that might be mainly because we're only one of maybe 5 apparel companies that are down here. It is mostly, as you can imagine, tattoo artists and products around tattoos. So people come up and they say, "Oh man, you guys don't do anything." It's like, no, we're just a clothing line. So we've got stickers and flyers that we're handing out just to get the word out. People are just gobbling them up. I mean, it's pretty crazy. But from that point, it's been great. We couldn't ask for it to go any better. We really couldn't. We were kind of a little nervous coming into this, to be perfectly honest. We weren't sure what the response and the reception was going to be down here, but it's been really warm, very friendly. People are cool, but it's been great, and we're having a great time.
Now, along with Sweet Death Entertainment, I mean, are the vendors like Tap Out and Affliction and all that, are they down there? Or
well, if you want to talk about my competitors, yeah, the event's actually sponsored by another company that's kind of from Huntington Beach / Westminster. Okay. But it's all friendly. It's good. The competition is everything. It's inspiring to say the least, because it's like, hey, we want to do that. They've got their models running around all over the place. Nothing. We actually had a couple models hang out with us yesterday, and one of them's going to come back down today. And when you have a 6'5" tall brunette standing next to me, and I'm 6'3", it does command some attention, which is kind of cool.
Pure Rockers, I'm speaking with R.J. Stone, joining me here on the Vault. Again, R.J. is a fellow KNEC.com DJ, and he has a clothing line called Sweet Death Entertainment. Now, R.J., do you have plans to have bands wear your gear, or is that already in play?
It's already in play. We're doing that. We have a couple of friends of the family, as we call it, that are wearing our gear up on stage and out in public. I mean, it's still very new, but people, I don't want to say anybody by name because it would be fair, because they're not paying endorsees. But it's definitely, that's the way we're going, Will. That is the general direction. We do have some interest from some other companies as well. People have actually come up to us here and want to wear our stuff, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Where did you come up with the name Sweet Death?
On the way down to do our show one evening about 7 years ago, AJ and I just started kicking around the idea of just doing the secondary company. And as we were in the car on our way down to Dysfunction Junction, we just started bantering out names, and we came up with Sweet Death, from the inspiration of coming down to KNEC.com. It was rather funny. And since then, that's where it's grown to. This is a clothing line, and, we also do some band management. I use my voiceover. I use it as an umbrella company for the voiceover work I do. So that's the whole venture right there and then.
I mean, you can definitely go many different ways with a band like that. I mean, with a name like that, as far as bands that could attach themselves to it, or it could be, more sport or more celebrity related connections. So you can go many different ways. Are you just going to take the best route for that will be the most successful, hopefully down the line, the most successful route for Sweet Death?
Well, right now, primarily it's going to be the clothing line.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to go look into vertical markets, but the clothing line is the way we're going to go. We're going to actually we've got the website up right now. It's all up and running. You can buy your Sweet Death crap there. It's sweetdeath.net. We want everybody to sign up for our newsletter right there on the site. Don't worry, we're not going to be spamming people, crap like that. It's just a new way to stay in touch. We've got the Facebook page, which is Sweet Death Sweet Death Entertainment, and there's also Sweet Death Clothing out there. And we just signed up on Instagram yesterday while we were here at the show. We've got an Instagram account going. So it's all different facets, but right now the main line is going to be the clothing line.
Who are some of the acts that you are currently working with and managing?
Well, we're currently working with one band that we've been working with for a while out of Southern California, Harm's Way, and everybody's heard me mention them before. We have another act, a more, let's just say, youthful, not to insult anybody, a more youthful metal act that we think has some really strong potential. I can't say who they are yet because it's all in negotiations, but it'll be coming soon if everything works out well. But we that was the first general focus, but then we kind of shifted gears a little bit and went in different directions. Like, okay, really going to jump on the clothing line because we can use the clothing line to fund other parts of the business, which ultimately that's what we want to do. And then somebody will turn around and want to buy us for millions of dollars, and we'll sell it, and then we'll just go live high on the hog somewhere.
Pure Rockers, RJ Stone, Sweet Death Entertainment, fellow KNEC DJ, doing his thing down in Orange County. So future tattoo conventions, biker events on the horizon?
Yes, as a matter of fact, this will be the first time anybody is hearing this. We are officially at Mayhem in San Bernardino. We're going to be doing that gig, and that is Saturday, June 29th. And then we are going to be packing up the bags and heading to Phoenix on July 5th for the Mayhem Festival down at the Desert Sky Pavilion. If you want more information about all that stuff, you can come down here, booth 1008. We're right. Dude, side note here. I got to tell you something pretty cool.
Okay, shoot.
If I could share this with you.
Sure.
I am clueless when it comes to the tattoo world, right?
Okay.
Absolutely clueless.
Because you have no tattoos, right?
I have no tattoos yet.
Oh, yet.
Yet. AJ's got ink. I don't have ink.
Right.
So I'm pretty clueless. Me, metal, that's all I do. We're in booth 1008, and next to us is this other company, and they're pretty cool. They're called Ink Lock, Tattoo Ink Lock. So it's just like stuff that they spray on the ink as the ink is being put on the skin. And it really locks in the fresh colors and everything, right? So there's this guy in it, this tattoo artist. And he's got, appointments and stuff. People are coming up, really nonchalant guy, really laid back, mellow and everything. But people are, talking to this dude. Mm-hmm. And, we're friends because we're booth mates, right? Turns out it's freaking Ray Perez.
Oh, really?
It's Ray Perez from Wild Aces Tattoos in Hollywood. And it's like, holy crap. It's like, it's a name I even recognize. I don't know anybody in this industry. And people are coming up to him, and they want a picture with him and everything. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. He's such a cool guy, and he's been giving us crap the whole time we were here. But we've become buddies, and he wants to bring our stuff into his store, so that makes it even better.
Well, good. Hopefully that transcends, and again, another avenue of getting the word out. But yeah, I know Ray. That's cool. Well, RJ, wanted to get you on before I head out the studio. Hopefully, bigger and better things on the horizon. Sounds like they are.
It's all moving forward, Will. It's all moving forward. Thanks for putting me on here on this wonderful Sunday.
You got it. Hit that website for me one more time.
It is sweetdeath.net. You can find us on Facebook, Sweet Death Entertainment, or Sweet Death Apparel. Instagram is Sweet Death Ent, short for entertainment. And then our Twitter is at Sweet Death Ent.
RJ Stone, AJ Mott, Sweet Death Entertainment, Pure Rockers, and hopefully RJ will get out alive at the OC grounds. And you know what? He just might be screwed, blued, and tattooed. Little sleaze bees.